Are you addicted to the internet? Are you addicted to media? Are you addicted to entertainment? Because I'd like to think that most of us are. I mean, it's the reality of the world we're living in right now. No matter where you go, people are absorbed into their phones, absorbed into their TV screens, and we just consume so much media. And I mean, there's some good to that and there's some bad. So let's start with the good. The good is that it makes us more interconnected. It makes us understand what's going on, and it allows us to see the problems that exist in front of us. But the other side is that these sources of media are convoluted with ways to manipulate us and exhaust our natural systems, and it makes it harder for us to be able to control what we agree and disagree with. Humans are animals. There's no doubt about it. We're mammals. We evolved from the same cells that existed billions of years ago as everything around us. But we have not override. We can't override our instincts, I guess, at this point in the stage. I mean, the ad campaigns, for example, they are designed to get your attention. We know the colors that grab your attention. We know how to say things to kind of get you to drift into this train of thought. Anchoring is the act of the first thing that you look at, the first opinion that you see on a topic becomes the middle ground for you. I mean, there's no doubt about the fact that we are exhausted. We are being exhausted, and maybe that is why there's this massive depression epidemic going on. Maybe that is why you can't enjoy playing video games as much as you did when you were a child. Maybe that is also why you are afraid to go out in the world and knock on someone you don't know's door. Because at the end of the day, the world has shifted to this very, very different space where we're all within our heads. We're all being used and sold for dollars. I mean, I think the average, I might be wrong on this, but the average amount of money that our personal information on Facebook or whatever makes for Facebook is like $11 per person or something like that. I mean, yeah, it's a tiny amount, but it just kind of puts a dollar figure on how we are a commodity. We are used in every way, shape, and form. We're like cattle being led down the track to the slaughterhouse, except the slaughterhouse is not of life and death. The slaughterhouse is of ideas. And I really do think that the solution is that we have to step back from this. We need to understand that, capitalism most certainly is the best of the options that have approached us through the centuries of existence, but this extreme form of capitalism where we are trying to exhaust all resources at the expense of everybody because we used to think it was an infinite amount of resources available, but we now know how tiny this planet is and how limited our resources are. And I mean, that can be cross-applied to us as well. We need to understand that humans have a limited amount of daily resources. Just imagine if your attention was like a coin, and you only got so many coins a day, and everybody in the world got so many coins a day. And every time you have your attention grabbed or you forcefully use your attention on something, that costs coins. And these ad campaigns, once again, and etc., these other kinds of media, they're about getting our attention. And so by the end of the day, we've exhausted all of our coins without spending it on anything that actually truly mattered to us as individuals. It's more about the distractions. But I can't really go too far into this conversation because I have to head on. But I just thought I'd go ahead and post this video, not so much for other people, but just even for myself as a form of cementing this thought that I just had, 25 minutes ago, so I don't forget it, and maybe I can build on in the future. So, I mean, if you're watching this, hopefully it provoked some sort of thought. But if not, I'll see you in the future, Josh.